make sure that you make sure that you follow. Mastering process for Pixel is about halfway done. Refining the last 4 or 5 tracks. I still had some notes for some of the initial 6 tracks that were here, but these are very minute, perfectionistic, I'm an asshole changes. And beyond that, Dan has done an amazing job with this album. He always does an amazing job with my projects. That's why he's my sound engineer. Make sure y'all check him out at, I think he changed it to Mixed by DL. Make sure you check him out on Instagram and on all of his social medias. He's an awesome sound engineer. He's an awesome person. He's an awesome communicator, collaborator, you name it. He's excellent at it. He's very accomplished, and he's like 2 or 3 years younger than me, and is far more accomplished, you know, on paper, and just a whole person. And it's great to collaborate with somebody who has their values in order, who has their skills in order in this industry, on the independent scene, and to have all the work be done at a professional level and to have no issues worth speaking about is phenomenal. So shout out to Dan, and shout out to this album is fire, y'all. I reached a point where it's just like, this album is good. It's objectively good. And it's the support that I was going to get to. It's the support people like Loudness Blog, amazing blog. Check them out. Independent music blog. And Indie Dream MX, which is a music blog from Mexico. Like the name suggests, from Mexico. They write their articles in Spanish. Both of them did reviews of my Gemini EP and gave it raving reviews, said awesome things about it. Check out my most recent Instagram post where I did like a scroll through and included some of my favorite herbs from the article. I will include the links to their articles on my website, the top. You know, it'll be the top 2 links so that y'all can read it and see it yourselves, or you can just check out my Instagram post, the most recent one, see what I'm talking about here. But the Indie Dream blog is written in Spanish. If you have Chrome or any other modern browser, pretty much it should offer you the option to translate it. If not, copy that. Sorry, I don't want to be disrespectful. Copy that article. Okay, I was gonna say copy that bitch. I just said it. So copy that bitch. You know, into Google Translate. Hit translate. It'll do it for you. For Loudness, the article is written in English, and so I'm sure most of y'all are not gonna have an issue with it. It just feels really good to get that validation about Gemini. When I released Gemini, as many of you know, was in the process of being unhoused, in the process of being evicted, and didn't have the funds to properly promote the EP, but had committed to releasing it anyway. So I had to do what I could. And a lot of that was grassroots stuff that didn't require money. The promotion was what it was, and it was authentic and it was genuine, the reaction that I got, and that's great. But I always knew that it could go even bigger if I just got the right gas behind it from the right tastemakers. And Loudness and Indie Dream were excellent. They did their write-up in 4 or 5 days, which is crazy, you know, less than a week, crazy. And they wrote glowing words that are probably going to stick with me for the rest of my life. So I'm so appreciative of that. Somebody's doing construction or something. I don't know. Okay, I think that's my cue. What do I had like a little call to action at the end here that I wanted to make sure that I got out. Thank you for tuning in. If you're watching this asynchronously or, you know, live, but when I uploaded it and edited it. Make sure that you comment below your thoughts on all that I've shared here. You know, what the most interesting part was to you, what the least interesting part was to you. You feel like saying, say it within reason. Don't you know, nothing crazy. Shout out to Indie Dream. Shout out to Loudness for their support on Gemini. It means a lot to me, and it gives me a lot of guidance in crafting Pixel around a lot of what was highlighted and what was spotlighted, you guys. So thank you, Loudness. Thank you, Indie Dream. You want to stay in the loop. That's one of the things that AI said that I like. You want to stay in the loop. That's something I would say, all right? Follow me. Turn on notifications. Stick around. Bigger updates are coming soon. Visuals are coming soon. And just the film, no micro content. What used to be 12-second videos that I'm gonna make longer, closer to 30 seconds now. That's still coming with every single, with the entire project release. It's a gauntlet of stuff. All of it is relevant. All of it is good. All of it is what you should be consuming. And far be it from me to tell you what you should consume. But as someone who you like, it's what you should be consuming. Like I said, it's gonna be dropping September 5th. 2025, and the first single should be out sometime in either May or June. I have not decided. It depends on how the resources are aligned at that time, but it's looking like probably May. So look forward to that. Look forward to little teasers, cryptic little whatever the fuck I feel like, and all that, you know? All that shit is coming, okay? What does it say? This shit is corny. It says the chapter is still being written, but when it's ready, I think it'll all make sense. Corny, but true. Thank you for tuning in, Nctrnm Tribe. I know this was long-winded as fuck. Don't care. Had a lot to say. Lost my train of thought one time. Happens all the time. When you're intelligent, you always lose your train of thought. So if you never lose your train of thought, I mean, I guess you know what I'm trying to say. I'm totally kidding. I really think it's because I didn't drink enough water today. I think that's what it is. Yeah. Sure, y'all have a great evening. Thank you to Cruz Miller 2100 for showing up, and thank you to Color Guard Rifleman for joining the live stream as well. Make sure to credit y'all in the caption, and I will get this uploaded in proper sequence and timing this time. It's not gonna be like the last time, y'all. All right. Thank you for tuning in. Y'all have a great evening. Deuces.